Hello dear viewers. Our review on the Peugeot 3008 SUV has become quite popular. With a total of over 200,000 views on YouTube, it actually shows how popular this car really is. If the same counts for the 5008, which is quite a similar car, remains to be seen. But if it's just as popular as the 3008, then it has a lot going for it. In some areas the car is almost identical to its stablemate, the 3008. Take for instance the exterior. The 5008 has a striking design, much more so than its predecessor had. It's far more angular and aggressive, and it has even more presence than some of its competitors. Nice little details are the LED daytime running lights. Take a look inside and we see an interior that is similar to its cousin, the 3008. A nice i-Cockpit design that is slightly angled towards the driver, which is a good thing. It has a large center tunnel, which we often see with SUVs. We also like the i-Cockpit design because it's very modern, and it also has all the features you need under the piano-like button. The 8-inch touchscreen is working quick enough and also looks nice. Navigation works also fine, but we had some difficulties on the German highway where the system was working too slow and only indicated a highway exit at the last second, which meant we missed it. A lot of thought has gone into details and quality of the interior. Every switch and button feels very solid and also has a good build quality to it. It's clear that Peugeot has upscaled the 3008 and 5008 to a higher quality level to compete with the German brands, which are seen as the pinnacle of automotive design and build quality. The seats are very comfortable and you can last for hours without any worrying about aches to your legs or back. They also come in different designs, such as a fabric, Alcantara or leather. Flat at the bottom to accommodate your legs, and flat at the top to have a good view of the head-up instrument binnacle. It also features integrated buttons and has a button for speech function, which is nifty. It really is smooth when it shifts, and in sport mode its response is much quicker and more aggressive. This car also offers a lot of space, which means you can take up to 780 liters of luggage space with you. But it also has a third row of seats in the floor, which means you have 2 extra seats. I have to say those are only meant for children, not for adults, because they offer very little space. The 5008 can be ordered with numerous engines, ranging from a Blue HDI for the diesels and a THP and PureTech engine for the petrol engines. We're driving with the 120 horsepower strong 1.6 Blue HDI engine, which releases its power at 3,500 RPM and has a mighty torque of 300 Nm from as low as 1,750 RPM. 0 to 100 is done in 11.9 seconds and the top speed is 184 km an hour, which is sufficient for a car of this size. The car doesn't have so much instant power, but what it does have is a lot of torque, which means it can shift weight easily, and that's what counts for this diesel. The suspension of the car is very good, it's very stable, although you can feel the weight of the car when driving on the edge. But the electronic systems intervene quickly when you're stepping out of line, and that shows that it's a safe car under all circumstances. Steering wise, it's electrically assisted, which means it steers very light at low speeds and heavier at higher speeds. Where the car truly shines is in the way the springs and dampers work. It is one of the most comfortable cars Peugeot has to offer. It is even more comfortable than the 3008, which is aimed more at sporty driving. The dampers really fill up the gaps where needed and adjust nicely to the road. Do we have to complain about something on the 5008? Well, there are some minor things. For instance, this car doesn't have LED headlights, which I think should be standard on all versions of this model. It also has door handles on the inside that, when you grab them, are sharp at the bottom. And the last thing is that the rear door, the luggage compartment door, doesn't open up high enough. The Peugeot 5008 SUV amazes you every time you take it for a ride. That's it, folks. you.